inside and out. Know thyself. Know yourself, know your business inside and out in order to grow and supersize your business. Our name today is Know Thyself. And of course, this one dates back centuries to Plato, to Socrates. Socrates is really credited with saying it. But Plato talked about, and it was almost a warning, it was actually inscribed on the Temple of Apollo in Delphi. And Plato suggested the importance of looking inward before making any, steps forward, before going forward, before living our lives. Look inside and know what's right for you. But Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, of course, is credited with saying it first and pointing out the importance of understanding ourselves in every area and aspect of our life. And of course, that includes building and growing and supersizing our businesses. So why do we care about knowing ourselves? Number one, we need to know our blind spots. And guess what? We all have them. Not just those of us with limited vision, but all of us on the planet have blind spots in terms of our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, our preferences toward or away from things. And we need to know what those are. We need to know what our personal beliefs and prejudices and core values are. We talk about this a lot, in order to pick and choose what's right for the business we want to create and how we want to show up in the world. So we want to know what those blind spots are, because otherwise our competition will use those against us. People will use those against you, right? They'll use things that we don't even see against us, and they'll undermine the efforts that we're trying to make to grow and build and supersize our business. The limitations, and this was a hard lesson to learn, but the limitations that I personally have and weaknesses tend to show up in my business, and I'll say businesses as well. So for example, I'm a big picture thinker. I like to look at the big picture, map out the plan and strategy, but as far as implementing the day-to-day detail-oriented tasks that are involved in making sure those strategies and our goals and objectives become a reality, not so good at that. It's why I don't love accounting. I am proficient and I can do accounting, but I kind of hate it, right? So we need to know that the limitations and the weaknesses that we personally have as we're building and growing and supersizing our business will tend to be reflected in our organization unless we take proactive steps to hire and train and coach and delegate and teach and create systems and automations that take care of the areas where we have weaknesses. People are what make our businesses, and in order for us to create the best possible business and set the best example we can in the world, we have to be on a path of personal development and personal growth. I believe that we all need to be lifelong learners. I think the best entrepreneurs, personally, my opinion, of course, are people that are constantly learning and growing and developing themselves, their skills and abilities, at least in some areas and aspects of their life, right? We're not all perfect in every area and aspect of our life, but we want to be trying to continually improve in each of the areas that make us who we are and that are important to us. I encourage myself, as well as everyone I come in contact with, to continue on a path of personal development. Read books, learn, join courses, go to seminars, go to networking events, be involved in your industry, be involved in other industries that might be complementary to your industry, things like that. Know your tendencies of thinking. This is actually one that I got, and it's actually kind of a secret. It's kind of like gratitude, right? If you practice gratitude, most people don't do it, so it gives you an actual advantage in your business and in your life. But this one, knowing your tendency of thinking, knowing the way you tend to think and make decisions and choices, especially under pressure, is a competitive advantage. If you know how you think and behave in different, especially stressful situations, your competition can't come in and undermine you. You'll serve the people that you're here to serve better. It's why I believe, and why whenever anyone joins our organization, they take some kind of a DISC analysis, a Myers-Briggs personality test, so we can understand one another better and how we all fit and mesh together. It's one of those really great tools to use when you're building a team and when you're building your board of advisors, etc. Do the personality thing, because a lot of times people don't even know their own thinking tendencies. So we want to make sure that we try to be aware of ours. I tend to think toward the optimistic, positive upside of things. That means sometimes I'm neglecting what could possibly happen, what shoe could drop that I'm not even seeing or considering. So I need to have people that I surround myself with that have the ability to do that, to see the downside, see the negatives, see the pitfalls of the possible pessimistic side of things. Otherwise, I'm, walking around with my rose-colored glasses, and then I get blindsided because I didn't even see things, because that's the way I tend to think. So, love this idiom. I actually love this idiom. I think it's a great idiom. We're focusing on relationships, and I'm actually soaping my relationship with myself. We're on the A for soap today, which is analyze alternatives and then pick one to take action on right now. And so I think that knowing yourself, I think, nobody can know you better than you can know you. So why would you not want to be the expert in you? And that includes being the expert in your business and industry, etc. All right. Have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to supersize and grow your business right now?